Howdy, hey folks, this is Jesse with Team SodaKan, and Alex and I are presenting another match once again today. Alex is playing Ragna Lordmon, and for whatever reason, I tossed Blue Hybrid against this. GabuBond Blue Hybrid. So, this will be at least somewhat interesting to watch, I hope. We're gonna go for the Davy Boy, do a little finger tappies. And going to grab the Zulonmon, so that way that is an option for us, even though we do not heavily, but we do rely on the blue, the GabuBond things. Yeah. We're gonna set up a mat, and just cards are flying out of the hands. Grab Korikaku because that's the only thing that we can grab. The others were Madoki Betamon and Azulonmon. A rough start for Alex, let's be real. But getting slightly better with the Metal Greymon now coming on out. And here comes Briwi Ludramon, signing us to our 3 that we're going to get guaranteed thanks to Davy Boy. I believe we do have an additional Gabumon in hand, so we do feel like it's a safe option to be promoting Gabumon from the breeding area. You see some feet in the background. This was recorded at Locals. Wow, who would have imagined? We're going to go for Kumamon to get rid of the jamming at the very least. So that way that's not going to be a threat that we really have to worry about. And we're going to Howdy memory boost it, so that way we can get rid of the Metal Greymon as well. I believe we drew the Howling off of the Kumamon evolution. So the Briwi is stunned, but he is still going to be evolving into the Ragna Lordmon. I believe he does have a Durandamon up in there. I believe Durandamon is technically supposed to be going on top. Yep, here we go. We're correcting it. There we go. He's going to gain the 3 memories since I do not have a memory blocker out on board. But that itself is fine. We're fine dropping the Mechanori, so that way we are very discouraged from swinging. But, you know, we have 3 memory. We're gonna, yeah, there's the other Gabu. I think we feel safe enough to go for a bond turn here, assuming that we have the bond in hand, which it looks like we do. Looks like we have 2 in hand, actually, which is honestly perfect. Absolutely lovely. Exactly what we wanted to see. Adjusting our board. Come on, slap the card so we know that you're popping off. Pop off those effects. Slap the card, pop off effects. Evolve into Bondo. Trash 2. Trashed a Mat and a Bokomon, which is fine. That's fine. Everything is fine. Draw for Evo. We're down at 0 memory. This bond will go bye-bye at the end of turn. Alright. So we're going to swing 14k, draw off the Upamon, unsuspend off of skill, and then send the Mechanori back to Bomb of Deck. Alex messed up. It's been a while since anyone's been playing Bond at Locals. He is debating on blocking here, which I can understand why he doesn't want to, because it's not like we have lethal this turn. We at best get him down to 0 security, and then he still has the Ragna at the end of the day. And he is going to Ragna block the Kumamon, which is fine. We're going to pop the memory boost and Hammer Spark. Ooh, we're Hammer Sparking. What are we doing? What do we have in store? Okay. We're getting rid of those sources, which is honestly great for us. We love to see that. What else do we have? Korikaku and stun like a pansy. Bond does dumb things. Blue Hybrid does dumb things. And they work very well together. Just with... Yeah, Alex had a very rough start. Ragna is a very slow deck. And I think we just... If we have it, we have another Bond in hand, I believe. So we're gonna stun the Ragna just in case. But no, hey, we apparently didn't have another Bond. We're gonna Lobomon for game, it looks like. Lobo for game, y'all. That's gonna be it for game 1. We're gonna move on into game 2, and it looks like Alex is going first. Which is honestly fine by me. Going for a GabuBond once again. Wow, this looks familiar. Alright. So he's going to grab Ragna and Ludomon, so that way he can actually evolve on his baby back there if he really wants to. He'll miss out on Ludomon on play skill, but let's be real. He just got a good chunk of pieces there. We're evolving into EX1 Gabu, and we're going to go for the Strawbymon, reveal the top 3, grab a mat, and what do we want to grab? Beowulf or Korikaku? I think Korikaku is typically the safer option, which, yes it is, so we're going to grab Korikaku, send Beowulf to the bottom of the deck, and then we're just going to play the mat, flip it back into the hand, and then flip it back out. Hammer Spark, first card in security. You love to see it if you're playing blue, and you hate to see it if you're playing against blue. And did he evolve that Ludomon back in the breeding area? It sure looks like it. I mean, he sure gosh dilly dang did. He's going to give us 1 memory to work with, which is fine. Do we have another Gabu in hand? Looks like we don't, so we're going to leave our Gabu down there. Going to swing over his GabuBond so that way he can stop. We can help prevent some early aggression. Going to grab Davis, and it feels bad sending a Korikaku to the bottom of the deck with how strong Korikaku is. But I do think grabbing the Strawby is a better idea here. It can grab us things like our Mats, our Tommies, and more Korikakus as we hit them. So not a bad idea at all. We're starting to get a big hand here, and it looks like we drew into another Gabumon, and if we haven't, then we just we're promoting entirely for the memory gain and to be choking, because I believe Davis is going to be coming out here. But first we're going to swing, get some of our own early aggression in there. Boko is going to swing. Boko for blue hybrid I feel is used entirely just for searching. Especially with this version of the deck. Realistically I could cut Boko and find fill those 2 spaces that Boko takes up with other things like removal and even more hammer sparks, because I believe I only run 2 or 3 in the build currently. But Boko does put in some work occasionally. A GabuBond coming on down. This does really highlight the issues that Ragna has. It's just slow, but the starter deck for it looks fantastic. It looks great. I'm excited for it. Please. Tommy. Ooh. Alex is not getting lucky with having his things die here, so we start our turn with 5 memory. And we're going to be going to 6 because we're just going to promote the Gabu. Gain 1, draw 1. You hate to see it, you love to see it. Why is Alex touching the memory? And him doing that ended up confusing me. So, don't just like randomly touch memory counters, I guess. I don't know. We're going to go into the bond of friendship and forget to move the memory counter, but we'll fix it here in a second. So check. do the little things. There we go, we fix it. Atomic Blaster is going to get rid of the big hole scary EX1 GabuBond. And the spicy tech that Alex does is going to be the final security. But we have Korikaku, Lobo, it's hybrid. We have a hybrid for game. That's going to do it, folks. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.